Hey, welcome back to the channel, showcase number 9. Now when you have a lovely car like this, you wander inside, you know you've got something important to do, but you just want to take one more long last look at the car. The car in question today, the Jaguar XE SV Project 8, in-game the Ocelot Jugular. This is a limited edition car from Jaguar Land Rover Special Vehicle Operations. They're only making 300. Only the roof and a few other things are shared with the XE saloon it comes from. It's mostly carbon fibre panels, lots of downforce. You can have a track pack with no back seats and roll cage or a regular car. It's powered by a 5 litre supercharged V8 giving nearly 600 horsepower and it'll do 200 miles an hour. I reckon the in-game car looks fantastic, very close to the original, apart from many minor differences. There shouldn't be rivets holding on arches, they are of course just full carbon panels on the real car, and lots of small changes. Apologies for the carbon roof, that was a mistake on my part. I've now removed it. It is possible to have a painted roof on the car and it should have one. Anyway, she spent so long looking at it, she ended up taking it out for another drive. In a bit we'll take this car around a lap of a track and actually talk in much more detail about how it handles. For the moment, let's just enjoy the sights and the sounds and the pops from the exhaust. Whilst I love driving this car on the road, I sometimes struggle to get the best of it. I find myself understeering out of corners, and so I did 7 laps of this track to learn to get the best from the car to give you a proper opinion. Essentially the car is 4-wheel drive in real life and in game, and I don't know if you're aware, but on 4-wheel drive cars a certain technique always works out best, which is to brake properly into a corner, and then once you're hooked up into the corner you can accelerate quite hard out of the corner, slow in, fast out as it's called. Once you adapt this technique with the car, braking in plenty of time, start in the corner and then straight on with the gas, which works great when you're only driving with the keyboard anyway, you can get pretty good laps out of it. I don't know if this one was my best, but a lot of them were 56 point something in time. I got fairly consistent, fairly quick, and I say, if you know where the brake pedal is, great car to drive. Okay, looking at the customization, to look like a real Project 8, you'll want the extended splitter, twin dual exhausts. The titanium tip is unfortunate, but that's all we have. Painted lip gives a little bit of reflection on the grille, xenon lights of course on the car. The primary colour is metallic blue, the pearlescent is mariner blue, and then the secondary, which is mainly for the roof, is again metallic blue. I went graphite on the interior, and as I mentioned before, you want a stock roof to match the real car. Carbon lip skirts, although they have those tiny winglets, they are the closest to what the car has. The stock spoiler again is quite close to the real thing. Sport suspension is low, I think any lower, and it's looking unrealistic. Stock transmission, there is a bug if you use the super transmission, you may not be able to come down the gears. The wheels are from street category, they're called Sugoi concave and are painted black, and the final thing is just to put a light smoke on the windows. As you can see, this car looks superb in a super saloon garage, and I give it 5 stars for looks despite the few changes from the original. I give it 4 stars for driving. I mentioned it just needs a certain technique, and for value it's only just over $900,000 if you use it as the getaway car for the casino heist finale, so really good value. 5 stars. I found you a couple of budget alternatives. The black car, the Shafter V12, oversteers for Germany. It's fast, it sounds fantastic. It's $116,000, and the red car I inset is the Ocelot Jugular based on the Jaguar XF. You can steal one of those from the street. I'm afraid there were many bloopers in the making of this video. Here's 2 of them. Quick summary: it's one of my favourite cars in the game. It's fantastic value. It looks good, it drives well. I really think you probably want to buy one. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this car in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching.